Now, as you know, by the time you wake up tomorrow, we may well have signed up to net zero 2050, but who knows? Because the world's most powerful Zoom conversation, Zoom, by the way, is owned by the Chinese, but whatever, is going to be taking place as Joe Biden is calling together 40 of the biggest countries in the world, including our own, and leaders to all step up to say, hey, what's your action on climate change? Now, this is all ahead of the next big meeting to decide where the world goes for the next little while. Now, you might remember Kyoto was about 2020, Paris was about 2030, and now Glasgow is going to be about 2050. The United Nations has, among other things, said that coal has to disappear from everywhere all around the world, from the borderline third world parts of India to the emerging economy, that is China, to our own nation here. And remember, even if the United States went to zero, their climate tzar, John Kerry, says that's still not enough. So we're talking about junking everything for something that still may not be enough. Now remember, one of the reasons that China has been able to get away with not having to sign up to the same deals that the rest of us is because they are allegedly a developing nation. A developing nation, and by that we don't just mean the developing of islands off the South China Sea. They, because they are a developing nation, are able to continue to pollute whatever they want till 2030. And at 2030 is when they will start to be measured. Their promise isn't even about 2050 that countries like Australia, the United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, New Zealand are all making their promises about. Because they are a developing country, they don't have to get to net zero till 2060. Yet, how is it that the global community still keeps saying that China is an emerging and developing nation when they themselves are declaring themselves to be the equal of the United States? That's what they are saying. So how do everything from the United Nations, the World Health Organization, the World Trade Organization, you name it, not declare them to be equal to the United States? Or that because, as you know, China has got its fingers into all of these institutions, which means they get to go each way Z on this. We're just a poor and developing nation that happens to be as strong as the United States of America. And by the way, remember, they can keep building coal-fired power plants, they can keep increasing their pollution till 2030. And according to the Turnbull Times, they already currently have 600 coal-fired power plants. So according to the UN, they've all got to get turned off. I don't believe for a second whatever China says they're going to do when it comes to climate change.